Hey, what up, y'all? This is your boy Lamb, aka Lambo on 801hiphop.com. I'm chilling out with the one and only, the beautiful, the awesome, the amazing, the talented Lady Infinity. What's up, Lady Infinity? How you doing?
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And who's your cat?
That's Cocoa Bean and Cheese and Rice Burrito.
That's the cat's full name, Cocoa Bean and Cheese Rice Burrito?
Yeah.
Whoa. Man, you got a great imagination. That's awesome.
I know.
Tell me the story. Go ahead. Tell us the story real quick. Let's hear about it.
I mean, my favorite food is Mexican food, and she kind of looks like a little burrito. So, yeah, it just kind of happened over time. But
all right, yeah, I love myself some Mexican food. I love the smell of roasting chilies inside my house.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's bomb. So, okay, Lady Infinity, you look like you've been super busy. Like you've been kicking butt lately. I just saw you you was on World Star.
Oh yeah, World Star happened. I think that was recent. We did a little interview on World Star. Yeah.
Yeah, and how was that? How did you like that?
That was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
And then you did an interview over on the Homeboys radio station, U92, right?
We haven't done that yet, but I think that it is scheduled. So yes, I think that is next week.
Okay.
So,
and then did you do the Shade 45 interview as well?
The Shade 45, we're still waiting to confirm back on that, but I hope that it still follows through. We're ready to go for whenever, but yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about it for y'all too. Well, yeah, I mean, those are some awesome things. And then I saw you performing over at Urban Lounge. I saw you performing over here, over there. What's the next show you got coming up?
The next show that I have is we are opening for Young Gravy at the Utah State Fair. And then I'm headlining at Boomerangs that same night. And then I have a show at Metro Music Hall. And then we might be opening for Kelly Clarkson in New York. So that's going to be kind of crazy. The contest, it's a contest that I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about it.
It's called Opening Act. And it's being put on through a company called Odyssey. You've probably heard of Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
And they put together this yearly, like, annual event to support suicide prevention.
Right.
So that's an amazing cause. And for me, it really hits home because I've dealt with that with friends and family who have died from suicide. So for me, it was really important to be a part of something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it also provides me the opportunity to perform on a massive stage. So yeah, and I'm honestly shocked that we have made it this far, to be honest with you. I'm like, I've never won anything in my life. And earlier this year, we won first place on Take the Lake, which is, how we got connected
Mm-hmm.
with you. And now we're in this other contest. And if I win that one, then we'll open for Kelly Clarkson, Maroon 5, and One Republic.
Which would be huge. It's amazing. And plus it's awesome that it's raising awareness of suicide because it's real. And I actually knew about it before you went into the spill, but I was like, I want the spill to be said. And how you're going about getting and bringing attention to it is getting involved yourself and getting people to vote for you, right? How do they go vote for you?
So there's a link that we have in my link tree in my bio on my Instagram page. And it just links directly to my personal like vote page, and it says Lady Infinity, like vote for Lady Infinity here. And you just click vote, and you can either opt in for daily votes, which doesn't cost anything, but you have to do it daily through Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other voting option, which is obviously more attuned to what actually helps the cause, which is $1 equals a vote. So there's a minimum of $10 you have to put in to be able to do votes that way. And that's been crazy because we literally only have 2 weeks left. We have this Thursday and then next Thursday, and that's it. And we're in semifinals right now, and I'm like, I'm like trying to stay calm. Like just thinking about it, my hands are like sweaty and I'm nervous.
You and the team have obviously been working it hard. I imagine the team, because you got a squad that rolls with you and all the
Yeah.
dancers. Shout out to all the ladies. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah.
just Lady Infinity, it's like Lady Infinity and the Infinity Squad. What do they call what do they call themselves? What's the name of the group? Do we have a name yet?
I don't know if there's a name, honestly. I think that we just keep each other inspired and keep each other going. And like I'm very fortunate that I have a group of people behind me who just like believe in what I'm doing. And we're just like we're busting ass, you know. We're just like booking shows as much as we can and like putting out, you know, what I've like created, and everyone just believes in what I'm doing so much. And it makes me emotional to think about because it's like it's been like a really long journey.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, having them has been life changing for me. Like I almost stopped music. I almost quit doing this.
Right, I want
So
to ask about that. So tell me about
yeah.
that. Lady Infinity, this I'm sure goes with it. Where did Lady Infinity come from? If that makes any sense. I mean, I obviously know
Yeah.
it came from your mom and all that, but I'm like, at one point of your career, when did Lady Infinity become? I mean,
Yeah.
what was you before? I'm just wondering.
Well, I think I've always gone by the name Lady Infinity, like,
Okay.
but I feel like the evolution of who I am, even as an artist, as a female artist, especially, has changed throughout the years. I've become a lot more aware of myself and what I actually want and what my goals are, and even how I am within the community and how I can like help and support other artists that are younger than me and coming up into things. So I do my best to try and share what I've learned with people. And obviously, like the music industry is crazy, so there's a lot to learn.
Right.
But I feel like the evolution of Lady Infinity has, I mean, obviously it comes from me, it comes from Madison, you know? So like I've always been a singer my whole life, but Lady Infinity really began when I got out of high school, and I was just kind of floating, and I always knew that I wanted to sing, but Lady Infinity really just came about in me finding my power within myself. And she's kind of just taken over my life, to
Right.
be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I can totally
But
understand and relate. I am Lloyd,
yeah,
but DJ Lamb has taken over and he is
yeah,
here. You know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah.
totally can relate. So you were about to quit. Why were you about to quit?
I paint a lot. Obviously, I have like a lot of paintings and stuff, but I just was unsure on what I really wanted and what direction that I wanted to go into. And this world is very chaotic and there's so many different options in front of our faces, but like I've been very steadfast in like knowing that music is what I want to do, and that's never changed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me it's been like the consistent knowing that this is what I want.
Right.
But it's difficult. Like it's a difficult industry. It's not easy, and you have to be strong if you want to go into this. Like it's a world full of sharks, you know, and everybody is somebody and everybody has something to offer you, and you have to really learn who you are so that you don't get sidetracked by all the shiny things, because there's so many different shiny things, and there's so many different ways to go about it. Everybody
Right.
has a different way of operating their own businesses, and like I'm a business, you know, like
Right.
I'm not just a singer because it's fluffy and fun. Like this is my career choice. So
You can see that in your career, in your performance and all that. I see the professionalism, and so it totally comes across that this is not just some fun thing. This is something this person really has passion and desire and brings the work ethic to it, that like, hey, we're going to treat this like it should be treated. And
right.
I see that you treat yourself like a business. Like Lady A is the business. Like some
Yeah.
rappers, they're like, I would never pay to play. And then some rappers or like I'm a
No, you have to.
business. They're like
Yeah,
I'm a business, and like I have no problem. A good investment's a good investment. If I'm gonna make money, what does it matter? And I see you running as a business, and I'm impressed. And I feel like, yeah, go lady, you showing them how to do it out here. That's right, you know. So yeah, you get it, man. I
yeah,
shout out to my boy Mycon. I saw your interview on Mycons, and you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like I pay attention and I have
yeah.
no qualms with showing love to everyone. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
mentioning these other shows on my show. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
these are proud of you. What is some of the goals and aspirations? I mean, are you trying to be like, okay, then I want to know if this is a pet peeve of yours. Just with the name Lady. So there's Lady A, like Lady Annabellum. We got Lady Gaga, like all right, like
Yeah.
but there's the littles, you know what I mean? My son, Little Lamb, Little Wayne, you know, like are you part of the ladies or just like
I don't know. I mean, lady just came about because I'm, connected to the divine, like divinity, like femininity. So
all right,
that is never going to, leave me. I think that everybody has, the lane that they've created for themselves, and my lane is always going to be my lane. It's always going to be different than the Lady Gaga's or the Lady Antebellums, or like we're all uniquely, divinely different in our own way. So yeah.
I love that. I love that you said I'm connected to the divine femininity. It just because I've been working in the studio and my cousin Sahar, she comes through and she is very connected to her female god. You know what I mean? And it's so awesome. And like we've been working on this project that's all about that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, sometimes I feel like things are connecting. Oh, Lady A
Yep.
just said it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yo,
Yeah.
this is connecting. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
Are you going to shine a light on a lot of that in your music?
Um, I mean, that naturally just comes through all my music. I think
Yeah.
any song that you listen to, you can hear the um me just kind of being completely unapologetic and totally feminine. And I that makes some people uncomfortable, and I've kind of gotten to the point where I kind of don't really give a fuck anymore. I'm completely myself. But like I have a song Better Off Alone that we put out, and I like have snakes all around me on like clouds and stuff. So anytime that I get an opportunity to be creative and share that side of myself where I can be connected to that power, which is totally femininity, I do. I take any chance that I can get to do that. So, and it comes through in my performances and
Were you scared of the snakes?
yeah.
I saw a little clip of the video. I saw some of it, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I could do that." Like, you
No, not
know,
at all. I love animals. I love all creatures. I even like every time that someone is about to try and like kill a spider, I'm like, no, like I'm not comfortable with like killing anything. There's even I don't know if you know this, but downtown in Salt Lake City, there's a really bad cockroach problem. And even the roaches, I'm like ushering out the door, like trying to save. Like I don't know why.
it's okay, go, little buddy, go, run.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm
Are
not
you
really scared of
downtown?
anything.
Do you live downtown? Are you
Yeah,
yeah? Okay,
yeah.
like in the heart of downtown. I'm just asking. Like,
Oh yeah. Yep. Right in the center of downtown.
I love downtown. I spent 15 years living like a block away from Liberty Park, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. I mean, like it
Yeah.
was the people, the scene. Anybody that really hasn't spent time and lived down there, I don't think they understand the culture. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's just amazing. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I would say where you're at in your career at your age, that it's definitely exactly where you need to be, and keep getting it, keep killing it. I am proud of you. If
Thank you.
you know what I mean, just like let's share everybody, get out there, promote our other artists. Me and my buddy was talking. We're like, yo, we need to get the scene together. How we gonna pull everybody? And he's like, I got this round table idea, and we gotta have certain people that are leaders of their squads of people, and they come to the round table, and and like, with or without that, everybody get out there, share her. It's time, you know what I mean? This is somebody you can feel confident about, that you're not like embarrassed to share it. You could be proud that, like, listen how good it is, look how talented it is. Yeah, man. What's the next show? And then any shout outs?
Yeah, the next show is on Friday. I have 3 shows this weekend. I've got Young Gravy, which is at the Utah State Fair, and then I have Metro Music Hall, which is I'm performing with SNS Group. You know who that is?
Yep.
They own Metro and Urban and own all of them. But my friend Mod is he's another artist. He's an amazing rapper. So he put me on his show on Thursday at Metro Music Hall. Friday, 7:15 is Young Gravy. I'm opening for him, and then later that night I'm headlining at Boomerangs. Same night on Friday. That's the after party for Young Gravy.
So go out and wear, and just Lady Infinity, LADY Infinity,
yep.
INFINTY, and it's pretty much on all platforms. Just straightforward. It looks like you made the move and got it. You know what I mean? All locked. So that's what's up.
Yeah, it's all locked and loaded. I own the trademark. I own all of it. I'm everywhere.
That's what's up. So yeah, go online. Search her, find her, share her music. Any more shout outs before we jump off?
I think just shouts out to my team and my supporters and people who are always have my back. Shout out to my studio for always believing in me and working with me, and Threat and those guys are my family. And shout out to my mom and my family, and to Salt Lake City.
All right, and I want one more thing from you. Any wise words for the up and coming artists from you?
Oh my gosh, contracts. Own everything. Save your money. What else? Dude, seriously, contracts.
Bam! There you go, Lady Infinity. Get your contracts. She's absolutely right. They're going to ask for them when it's time to distribute. They're going to ask for them when it's time to, if you want to get signed to that label. Hey, you got the ownership? Oh, you don't? Oh, it's just some like fun thing? Or,
contracts of everything. Your music, like anytime that you do photo shoots, like literally just protect yourself,
To protect yourself. We love y'all. 801hiphop.com. Lady Infinity.